Hi, I'm Mike Koehne, owner of Kingdom Farms. I'd like to welcome you to our farm today. It's May 25th. We're located here in Greensburg, Indiana, which is in the southeastern part of Indiana. We're halfway between Indianapolis and Cincinnati, Ohio. We're 45 minutes away from the Ohio River, where we do send a lot of our crops for export. And here we grow a lot of specialty crops. We grow corn that goes to Japan, that goes to dry millers. We grow some corn that goes to Kentucky to make a bourbon. And we grow specialty beans that go to Japan and Taiwan for edible soybeans for human consumption. And this year is our first year, but we are growing some Plensih beans, and they will go to ADM at Indianapolis. Along with our farming operation, we had a trucking company for 19 years, and we have a farm drainage business. And we started out farming in 1992, and I am a first generation farmer. My dad never farmed. I started from scratch. I've rented a neighbor's farm, 72 acres, rented it, didn't even own a tractor, and we have just been growing since then. So I am Indiana Soybean Alliance Board of Directors. I also am the Membership and Policy Chair. I also serve on the Soy Transportation Coalition, which I found to be a very interesting organization. Infrastructure and transportation is a key to agriculture. We ship grain by truck, by barge, and by container. Those are important to our farm especially, to keep these infrastructure, to keep this transportation in good working order, to make our products worth more, and to be efficient to our exporters that are buying our products. So while we were in Mexico, the big takeaway I had from there is when we went to the port, the size of the ships were smaller that they were bringing in because of the water depth. So as we're doing with the dredging of the Mississippi River here to dredge 5 feet out so we can get larger ships in, they were also looking at doing the similar thing down there so they could get larger ships in closer to port, and that just equals less in shipping cost, and eventually that equals everybody's bottom line getting better. Another big part of our business is our drainage business. We install field tile for area farmers. We like to help everybody out, give them a better bottom line, which I think tile is one of the most beneficial things you'll ever do in your fields for profitability. This here is a roll of 6-inch tile we use for main material. This is a roll of 4-inch tile. It has a very large slot in it. This is for your more gravelly soils. It is, we use that in certain soil types. When you change soil types, you need to change your tile slotting. A lot of people don't know that. So this here is 100% what we call virgin resin tile. There's no recycle in it. I believe in putting the very best in. I believe that the virgin resin tile is the better of the products. It's just my opinion. So as we move down the line here, this here is what they call a knife slot tile. It has got a little narrow slot in it. It's just a knife slot. See if I can find one. There's one right here between my fingers, if you can see it. We use that in your siltier soils, your hard clay, real silty soils. We use this in those soil types. As far as tile goes, I believe that it is, like I said before, it will help your bottom line tremendously. Yield monitors in combines are our best tile salesmen. I have customers that said they've seen up to 60 bushel difference in corn. So this here is a 1921 Buckeye. I purchased it off of a gentleman who has retired from the drainage business. The plans is one day to restore it, and hopefully, I don't know if I'll do any digging with it, but I would like to get it restored, and it's just a neat part of history in the drainage business. These beans here are emerged 3782s. They are being grown for Benson Hill to be seed beans for next year's planting crop. We decided to do these beans for one, the flexibility and the versatility of varieties. They want them at harvest time, so that gives us room in the grain bins for storage of more grain. Stewart's is only like 5 miles away from here, so it's very handy. So we're going to try these and see what happens. This here field is non-GMO corn. It is Pioneer 1197. It is grown and will be delivered to Kentucky, where they will make a good bourbon product. It's May 25th. Usually we're wrapping things up about now, but as of now we're not quite halfway. We got a little over 200 acres of corn to plant, some 300 acres of beans to drill yet. And the stuff we planted in early May, in the little bit of time frame we had, looks good. It's all coming up. We had some wet, cold temperatures, finally getting some heat. Won't take corn long to pop, get up, get growing. Won't take beans long to get up once we get this heat and this sunshine. So plenty of moisture in the ground. Feel good about where we're at. Shouldn't take us too much longer to finish up. So I'd like to thank you for taking a virtual visit with me today and learning about our farm. From me and my family, we thank you, and hopefully someday we can do this in person.